We'll get started here soon. Just doing some updates on my Steam Deck, taking a little bit longer than expected. All right, we're going to get started here. We left off, we were doing the Shivering Isles. I believe last I left off, I was getting kind of on the wall about whether I should finish this with Paladin Snow or not. But after doing a little bit of research on it, I just kind of found a little bit of a validation that Paladin Snow would proceed through the Shivering Isles, through the portal, to the Mad God of Sheogorath. If you just give me 1 second. You see here I'm playing Paladin Snow. I'm the Breton race using the birth sign Lord. I'm playing a class, the custom class that I call Crusader. I would say this is a cross between a cleric and a paladin. I'm playing more like a paladin as of now. Level 19. Got our strength and intelligence maxed out. This is why he's kind of, I would consider more of a crusader, kind of a mix between a cleric and a paladin, because he does a lot more spell casting than a normal paladin would do. Working on, I believe willpower will max out next, and then endurance, of course, alongside it. Quests related, we have multiple branch offs that we're going to be working on here in the Shivering Isles. I believe There's the Addiction, Lady of Paranoia, and Understanding Madness. We're just going to stick with Addiction for now. But coming back to where I was kind of on the wall of whether or not Paladin Snow would actually proceed through the Shivering Isles, because I mean, the concept coming from a Paladin, if you roleplay a Paladin, typically they're very locked into the platform of they are a lawful good character. So a lot of what they're going to do and make choices of are going to reflect that. Last session I played, there was a scenario where I was presented myself with multiple interactions with adventurers that were going through a dungeon, and I only had 2 negative options to choose from. Paladin Snow would have not been okay with making either choices, but because of the aspect of what the Shivering Isle is representation of, which is a representation of madness and psychological distortion. So if you noticed on my last stream, I only chose the option where they were faced with a physical encounter. And Paladin Snow would have done this just because of the fact that making a psychological decision on that part, those adventurers, would have been more of a direct attack to them. Whereas just giving them a physical interaction gave them the opportunity to intervene themselves if they were aware of that. So in other words, Paladin Snow was like, this will give them a fighting chance. They can see this physical challenge that's going to be presented, and this will actually give them a chance to be able to survive, whereas a psychological, at least from his perspective, would see it as more of a not so easy to get out of kind of decision. But it's kind of like choosing the lesser 2 evils. But here, just let me kind of just read my little bit of a summary I came up for Paladin Snow, reason why he would be doing this. The Shivering Isles is not inherently evil, but it is a realm defined by madness and psychological distortion. It is best understood as a place of psychological and narrative chaos, rather than a morally evil one. Paladin Snow would be a representation of the 9 to present to check up on the Prince of Madness. So any deeds done will be to oversee and make sure nothing collides with the 9's will, and possibly a different threat to the balance of the gods. So in other words, the 9s would have sent Paladin Snow here to be able to see that maybe there's something that Paladin Snow does not see exactly, but the gods will are looking at it from a context of there's something here we need you to go and check out and look and intervene, and you're going to be representing us. So to a degree, it's like the 9 are sending Paladin Snow here on approval, and granted, coming from a developer perspective, some of these choices of dialogue and just different options, like especially the adventure one, seemed like there wasn't really a good option to choose from. So it's really like you're acting out what would have happened in those scenarios in that actual dungeon with those adventurers. And there was really no interlying good thing that could have happened out of it. I mean, if you think about it, you go and you delve in a dungeon, in most typical dungeon type games, there's never really any good possible like outcomes of different scenarios, unless you get to a point to where you're getting a reward. Then that's whenever you get something positive. So there's always some kind of a negative interaction, whether it's an encounter or a trap or some type of puzzle that you'll have to be able to solve. So that's just kind of my 2 cents on this. The reason why Paladin Snow would continue throughout the Shivering Isles. As I said, it's the madness and psychological distortion is what Shivering Isles representation of. Sheogorath is literally chaos. It's madness and psychological, like mental health kind of stuff. You could say that he's a god over those authorities, and the 9 are sending Paladin Snow here to keep things in check. Despite you may have to make some weird decisions and stuff that just don't collide with his alignments, but because of he's being a representation of the 9 and development reasons between not exactly having a whole lot of choices sometimes on some of this stuff. You just gotta kind of keep going. I'm just kind of trying to find any kind of way that to validate Paladin Snow would be continuing through this Shivering Islands quest line. Anyway, let's go ahead and start back off on Addiction. This one was a side quest, I believe. The Anthropodian Hammer. I'm going to focus on the Addiction, the Lady of Paranoia, and Understanding Madness. So let's go ahead and do Addiction. Thaden has asked us to retrieve him the Chalice of Reversal. I need to find someone in his court or in Syl, who knows where it might be. So this is going to be an interesting one. I think, if I remember, I'm going to have to do some dialogue. Oh, there's actually someone on the map that I can actually go to and talk directly to. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll go ahead and head there and have a little chat. And I absolutely love the skyboxes in Shivering Isles, at least at nighttime. It reminds me of the Aurora Borealis. Very, very pretty. Very excellent color scheme to choose from between the violet, the purple, and the very dark blue. It's amazing. I love it. Very beautiful. Much, much better improvement over Oblivion. I don't even remember the skyboxes looking this good. I think they're decent from what I remember. It almost looks like there's like a tear in the sky or something right there. Not really sure what that is, whether that's actually something in the stars or in the sky or what, but it looks interesting. Kind of almost like a little streak of something. Maybe it's some galaxies I'm seeing off in the distance. And this is obviously not Cyrodiil. It's a plane of Oblivion is my assumption. I may or may not be right on that. I'm not exactly a lore expert when it comes to Elder Scrolls games. But I do my best, mortal. And I really, really enjoy most of the games. Mainly just because of the fact that they are very much built on the basis of Pathfinder or Dungeons and Dragons kind of ideas.
Speak quickly, mortal.
A lot of fun. Yes, I am a mortal. Sent here by the 9 Divines, though. Let's see here. Looks like we need to go this direction.
Can't sleep at home, so I just walk around.
Flame stock. Very bright. Interesting. Getting closer, must be right here. Gonna go into the Boots of Bliss, or Books. Man, that if that's supposed to be a K, that's really hard to tell in cursive. I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah, the Books of Bliss. And we're on a time schedule, and it is 1:48 a.m. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna go ahead and, unless I'm really close, I mean, I could technically find an inn and rest, but I don't really need to for leveling up. I think I may just go ahead and wait just for the convenience factor myself. I always think those little arrows are left and right for setting the hours, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I'm not a huge fan of time frame games. They have their pros and cons. I'll just say that they're very unique, very, very neat idea. Oblivion was very much in the prime when they designed it like that. They were really focusing on schedule-based systems. I believe the best game that's actually had the best implementation of that is Zelda Majora's Mask. Is an excellent representation of a time-based game where everything evolves around the time. And they really, really built it very, very well with how the quests and everything you interact with very, very well. Not saying I dislike it in Oblivion, but I can handle it. It's not a big deal.
How do you do? I'd say very well from the look of things. I'm Santerre. Spend one night with me, and I'll remind you why they say love hurts.
Okay.
Got to go.
Yeah, that's right.
Things to see and people to do.
Apparently, that's a strange lady. whoever was in here for my contact is no longer here. I need to pay attention to my map. Since I passed time, yep, they've moved to a different location.
Hello. Cease your...
Strange.
Did you see my last performance? Did you like it?
All right, going back over here. Interesting.
Best I've ever seen.
I think I'm backtracking quite a bit since I passed time. Thought I saw an arrow, but it's just a crease in that wall. All right, going back into the palace, I guess, then. This is kind of the setback sometimes whenever you have a time
Hi.
to work with. Let's see here. Oh, hello. And it looks like you're the one I'm looking to talk to.
You've been speaking to Thaden, I can tell. He has a certain effect on people. Did he mention me, perhaps? Or was there something else you wanted to discuss?
There is something I want to discuss. I want to talk about the Chalice of Reversal.
I don't ask too many questions of Thaden. It's precious to him, and that's all that matters. It's his own business. But didn't he mention where it is? Oh, I see. How brilliant of him. This is for you as much as it is for him. Oh, very good, Thaden. Dunroot Burrow is your goal, my friend. And what a goal it is.
All right, so what about Dunroot Burrow? I'm not really quite following you.
Yes, a most unique place. Of course the chalice would be there. Don't you see? It's the Elytra. They're the reason. The chalice, Feldu, Elytra, it's all connected. One without the others is no good. Poison. Oh, a rough road awaits you. Some Elytra there are different. You'll need to get Feldu from them and eat it. Can't get in without it. But once you do, he wants you to learn for yourself. Learn, grow, experience. It's his way. I shouldn't say more. But the burrow, it's northeast of New Sheoth.
All right, so apparently I've got to experience something. That's basically kind of what he sent me off, even though he probably obviously knows where the Chalice of Reversal is, which seems kind of a strange task. What does Feldu?
Oh, it wouldn't do to speak of it. Thaden's plan for you, I mean. I like you, little one, but I would never interfere with what Thaden wants.
All right, apparently you don't want to
Goodbye.
spoil anything for me, so I need to go over here. Very long way from here. So we will head that direction then. And as far as I'm aware, I do not have anything to fast travel over here, so I'm gonna have to do some walking. But to kind of expedite things, I will come over here to the front of the Bliss, since it'll let me fast travel here, and then we'll follow the road all the way to where we need to go. And apparently we're gonna have to eat something very strange. That's what it sounds like to me.
What?
Cease your prattling.
See.
Sounds like somebody's dropping a bunch of stuff somewhere. All right, let's carry on
Speak
this
quickly,
road.
mortal.
While I'm at it, to speed things up a little bit, I am going to equip the Vest of Warding so I can walk just a wee bit faster. I'll reaccrete my chest armor once I delve into a dungeon or something. Hello there. Gnarl bark. Don't need that. Go ahead and get the map back up. Looks like we got quite a bit of walking to do. It's probably best to follow the road. Don't have to worry about climbing massive embankments. Lots of jungle noises around here. And this area looks very, very much different than the other side. You could say the Darken, whatever they're called. Seducers. Seducers and the Saints. Is this a... Huh, interesting. Obviously not a quest location. Just a random statues and pillars. Lots of mushrooms here. Kind of reminds me of Morrowind just a wee bit, but actually a little bit off of it. Topic of this, it's kind of reminds me a lot of Dread Delusion. If you've ever played Dread Delusion, it has a lot of inspiration and ideas and designs that have been inspired off of just like Morrowind and Elder Scrolls in general. It's a really neat game. If you haven't picked up that indie game, Dread Delusion, I highly recommend it. To me, it reminds me a mix between Morrowind and like smashed between like Half-Life 1. Oh, it's great. It just feels like a traditional, like either mid-90s, early 2000s game, but has modern aspects to it. That makes it a lot of fun. All right, got rid of that guy. I'm getting closer here. I wonder if I can cut through here. It might be nice if I could. There's some kind of beast over there. The problem, probably getting off track. I'm gonna run into more crazy looking things. But let's go ahead and do that, because it looks like we are able to maybe make a little bit of cut-throughs to get to where we need to. These look kind of like those attuning crystals we messed with in our last session. Some doors. Hello there. Hello. You're one ugly looking crab. Crazy looking monsters around here. All right, let's see. We're getting pretty close to where we need to get to go. It's one of those gnarls over there. More giant mushrooms. Let's see, got about... Let's try and get down this hill without falling to our death. Dunroot Burrow. Very pretty tree. Actually, it's not even a tree, it's a mushroom. Hello there. All right. Expert level destruction spells now. I've increased my mastery. Don't need that. Oh, there's another one. And it's a dead bug. All right, keep carrying on this direction. Are we going the right direction? Oh, hold on a second there. Yeah, there we go. Making sure we're going the right direction. Definitely do not want to walk in the opposite direction. Oh! Whoa, where'd you come from? Interesting jumping attacks. That's probably why I didn't see him coming. He just kind of jumped on top of me. Weird. I think that's kind of the creature I saw earlier. It looks kind of like an aqua kind of man. Ah, yeah, here's where I got off track. I believe we're to come right here. Is this it? Looks that way. Is this the door? A barrier membrane. The membrane cannot be moved by hand. All right. So I found the location I'm supposed to go to, and I remember it told me the Talos Reversal is locked away in Dunroot Burrow. I need to ingest Feldew to enter the burrow. So I need to find some Feldew. I'm not really sure what that is. I might have to look it up to find it. Probably should have seen if I could find it in town for purchase. I'm assuming it's some kind of alchemy ingredient. Kosla. So many different ingredients, it's crazy. I wonder if it's one of these over here. Let's go ahead and take you out. We just have some gnarl bark. All right, what's this? Yeah, I might look it up just so I don't just keep running around trying to look through random stuff around here. I might not even be looking at the right stuff. It might have to be a creature that I take out to get the Feldew, whatever it's referencing. Let's see here. Pull up the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages to figure out what Feldew is and where to find it. All right, Feldew. All right, Feldew is a drug extracted from certain elytra. I'm probably butchering what it's called. Ah. They're creatures. Oh, it's like those mantis-like creatures that I've been seeing. I killed a couple over here, I think. I wasn't checking to see what loot they have. Usually creatures don't really carry much, so I'm just kind of like, meh, on looking. So I think it's some of these creatures is what I need for Feldew. Let's see. That's not Feldew. There we go, there's some Feldew. All right. Sounds like something is coming after me. Sure is. Hello there. Oh, you jumped right over me. You have some more Feldew? Might as well go ahead and grab more than one. So apparently Feldew is some kind of weird drug. That's what it kind of says on here anyway. It's ingesting any of the drug leads to a debilitating addiction, the effects which can only be ameliorated by taking more Feldew. That's horrific. So it's got... I'm even just trying to look at the properties of the alchemy effects, but it's not really... I could look more on it, but I don't want to get too much depth off of this alchemy ingredient. I just mainly need it for this quest, as Paladin Snow could care less about potion making. Let's go ahead while I am thinking of it. Let's do a quick save and a regular save, because that's a good idea. And we will go over to my inventory and find this alchemy ingredient right here, Feldew. All right, I have taken Feldew in order to enter Dunroot Burrow. I shall have to be careful as I proceed through the burrow. All right, continue. All right, there we go. The barrier opened up after I consumed the Feldew. It's unfortunate that it's very addictive, and hopefully we won't have any con effects to it. Looks like we're gonna have to face some more of these weird beasts. Hello there. Like that reflect on the Knights of the Nine Shield, it's very nice. And while I'm remembering, let's go on over here to my armor and equip the Crusader's Cuirass. And I believe the chalice is here somewhere. I'm just assuming. One thing I should do is start filling up some of my soul gems. All right. I filled up one. Do not need any more, Feldew. I do not like you. Captured another soul. These creatures are probably just going to have those repeated ingredients, which I am not interested in. Huh. Well, it looks like not all of them are hostile. That's good to know. What about that one? That one looks interesting. I wonder what's going on there. The effects of the Feldew have worn off, and withdrawals are setting in. I need to either reach the chalice reversal quickly or find more Feldew as I make my way through the burrow. Okay. Yes, I'm starting to get attacked now because of it. I don't really want to keep taking more. That looks really, really funny. Looks like you're stuck there, buddy. Whoa! Oh, hello there. All right, let's carry on here. While I'm thinking about it, I do believe I need to re-enchant my mace just a wee bit. Let's see how much this common one will do. That's good enough for now. At least bump it up to halfway. I am kind of curious how long until, like if it's gonna, like, make me get out of this room or something. If I don't keep taking Feldew. Oh wow, first couple gold pieces that I found on one of these creatures. Painful Feldew withdrawal player spell. Interesting. I should go ahead and take it just because it's starting to affect me. I have a feeling maybe something with this chalice is going to basically kind of break the addiction. I'm just assuming. Let's go over here to the map. Lots of multiple different paths to take, unfortunately. We're just gonna have to pick one and see if it gets us to the chalice. And I'm assuming they will not attack me now. However, I will need more Feldew apparently, which is unfortunate. I do not want to keep taking it, but apparently I need to. unusual predicament. Looks like we got a quest marker over here. Let's head toward it. The effects are starting to wear off again. It's wanting us to take more. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. I see a marker, but I'm not seeing where it's way over here. I suppose I'm gonna have to circle back around and maybe go this direction on the map. This must have been, no, this is where we were earlier. Let's see, there's that direction, and then this way. Maybe I need to go back up, I think. This is the problem about having a 2D map in a 3D world. I feel like Zelda: A Link to the Past actually got a really, really well, even though it's actually a 2D game. It gave you map levels that you could select so that you could know which level of your map you're actually viewing. It's a great platform for the player to be able to see what exactly is going on map-wise. I think there's a... there it is. There's the chamber I believe I am looking for. Let's go this direction. Body against weak. Alright, let's see if you got some more Feldu. Nope, none. Hollowed stump. Ah, hollowed stump. Don't need those. It's so unfortunate that these beasts don't all have Feldu. And you don't have any either. These are the effects of the addict. You're just constantly looking. It's like, where's my next high? And that's not healthy, because you'll do anything to get it. Let's see, and here's on our map. Hello there. And you don't have any either. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll find some here. Nope. There we are. Let's get rid of that unfortunate side effect. Oh, I actually had another one. Didn't even realize that. Good to know. Hello there. All right, let's go this direction. Hollowed out tree stump, more random potions. Seems like more of these creatures are attacking me now, even though some of them at first weren't. Oh, what's going on here? Was that a trap? No, I think that was something related to that mushroom made me paralyzed. That's interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's, I guess we're gonna have to work through this swamp. Find our way out of here. Hello there. Do you have any more? Nope, no more Feldu. None on you. All right, let's go over to the map again, see where we are at. And where we need to go. Well, this direction, maybe a ways. This is probably some nasty, dirty, mucky smelling water. It actually looks really clean, but I doubt it is. Oh, we're getting withdrawal effects again. I have one in my inventory, so I should probably take it here in a second. Go ahead and do it now. But I do need to find some more since I keep having a repeated rinse cycle with it. It's unfortunate, to be honest. Not exactly very fun. But it's obvious they wanted you to take it for this quest and have the challenge of it. The hollowed out stump over here. More lesser potions. Are you one of the ones that won't... Ah, soldier. Are you even gonna attack me? Yeah, see, some of them don't attack you and some of them do. That's interesting. I, unfortunately... Dustfang. There we go, there's some more Feldu. That was random. Where did I get Dustfang from? Nourish blade on strike, frost damage on strike. Huh. That's weird. I don't... Kind of a random... Just... console prompt saying, here you go, have this. Light armor on self. You know what's funny is that's probably actually heavy armor. That's kind of humorous. I'll take it, whatever. Alright, let's go over to the map. This is a dead end, unfortunate. We're gonna have to circle back around and come over this far shaft over here on the cave system. We'll have to see if we can find some more of this Feldu as we go, so I can keep from having major issues. Okay. We'll have to go back over here into this larger chamber. Walk back through the nice, mucky, nasty water. I believe that is over here. It's probably actually up high. Huh. Hello there. Okay, let's think how we're supposed to get up there. Because this chamber just went to a dead end. Oh, I see. Ah, I did not see that earlier. I wasn't paying attention. There's another chamber over here down this tunnel that I can actually take, and it'll take me up to that level. I was not paying attention at all on that one. See, there's a right and a left, and I need to go left, which is going to go up. You can see here, I'm back on this back larger room over up top. We're starting to have some withdrawals again, unfortunately, and you don't have any Feldu. But your friend over here might have some. Hello there. I'm running out of soul gems that'll fit these fellas. Hello there, are you gonna attack me? It's funny how not all of you attack, and some do. I'll just pick and choose. I'll just go to this one. Hello there, my friend. But not really. No Feldu. Let's go ahead and do a quick save real quick. Ah, it's starting to hurt me now. Do I have some? Ah, I have some Feldu. Ah, there we go. I wonder if they've actually created some kind of script where it'll like starve you of this stuff and you only get like one or two at a time. If they did design it that way, it's very brilliant. Just to kind of keep you on the edge of trying to find your next fix so you don't die. Because I think the worse it gets, I think your character continues to lose health. I noticed me losing a little bit of health, not a ton. But we definitely need to get a little bit on the book inside so we can find this chalice. I believe this is where we need to go. We're continuing through here. This is a very strange quest. I'm just kind of sent on I guess an experience to find the chalice, even though he obviously knew where it was at. It's kind of strange. Hello there. And I need to go ahead and recharge my mace. Go over here. Scroll down, there's some commons. Let's go over here and use a greater maybe on the mace. That's good. Now let's go this direction, get the map back up. My goodness. Some gold and a sapphire. Don't mind if I do. No Feldu on you. Think this is the direction we need to go. So we will. Hello there. It's giving me gold. It's like, well, I'd kind of rather, of course, have the Feldu, since I'm having a little bit of health problems because I've had to take it. Ah, it's really starving me. Let's just hope we don't die. Don't want that to happen, that's for sure. But we're doing okay so far. It's like this spot right here is barricaded and I can't go through it, and it looks like my objective is right across that. That's unfortunate. Let's just kind of keep on booking it through here. It is definitely starving me of the Feldu. Starting to have some more problems again. I think our next area is over here to the left somewhere. Maybe we need to go down. It's gonna make us go a long way to get over here, isn't it? So let's check out over here. No, looks like we're pretty much just gonna have to go on down, and that's what I will do. Hello there. Yep. Still do not have any. That's crazy. Let's go on up here. Looks like we're finding another chamber to go through. You got any Feldu for me? Nope. Well. Still none. Man. My goodness. It really does not want me to find any Feldu. Still no. Alright, well at least we found this next area. Let's keep going. Hopefully we don't get any serious issues going on from the addiction. I've survived the Dunroot Burrow. Now I need to search the tower above for the Chalice of Reversal. So it looks like I'm in another chamber that's going to have to take me to still yet finding the Chalice.
I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things I am.
But I am still having unfortunate side effects of it. Oh, I do have some Feldew.
What's that?
Hello. You're an addict. Apparently you've gone psychotic and you have some Feldew on you. I'll take that. Are you an addict as well? Hello there.
Get out!
And you have some as well. I'll take that. Hello there. You could just say this is an addict placed. This is the Chalice of Reversal. I wonder if this will help my issues I'm having. I have the Chalice of Reversal. It should be delivered to Thandon as soon as possible. Okay, continue. There's lots and lots of Feldew apparently here. Sure, why not? I'll go ahead and grab some more here. Let's see what is in the rest of this chamber. It looks like there is a way out over here to the left. I'm gonna go ahead and look around just a wee bit more. Don't see anything of any really crazy value. Does seem a little bit of a strange place, to be honest. Coming through a crazy underground cave system, coming into what looks like a fortress. Ah, we saw this exit earlier.
Who's there?
And who are you? Priest of the Order. All right. You look like no good. Oh, what's going on here? Don't believe there's anything I can do with that thing, at least at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and, if I can, let's see if we can fast travel back to the palace. Looks like I need to recharge my Crusader's Mace again. Let's see, let's use another Greater, I suppose. There we go. That'll do it. Passed right on by the door.
Welcome
Alright.
to the House of Mania.
Thank you. And so we have the...
Alive and kicking, are you? Welcome back. Triumphant champion returns. So, do you feel any different? Now that you've been through this experience, I mean. You know what it's like now. Always wanting that next fix, hating it, but craving it at the same time, and hating yourself for all of it. Ah well, all over now. The chalice helps, doesn't it? Indeed it does. And I could use some helping right now. I'll just take that back from you. And as a token of my gratitude, I grant you the role of Courtier of Mania with all of its entitlements, which is to say, none.
All right. Quite humorous. So we did the addict quest. Brought him the chalice. Didn't really feel like it did much other than just delving in a random dungeon and battling the effects of being an addict. Yeah, that was very evident of that, that's for sure. So we're either going to do Lady of Paranoia or Understanding Madness. Let's see. Let's just keep to Lady of the Paranoia. I've been tasked with finding the people conspiring against Lady Sill. Need to find and speak to Herder. He can always be found in the torture chamber in the House of Dementia. All right. Sounds terrible, but okay. We will head that way and have a talk with him. Just looking for Herder. It's a very strange name. I'm probably butchering it too. Oh, there he is. Hello there.
What brings you to this delightful corner of the House of Dementia? How may I help you?
I am the Grand Inquisitor.
Are you? I'd expected an entrance with a bit more flair. Ah, well, perhaps you'll grow into the role. One can hope. Now, we've much to do. Lady Sill is not a patient woman, as I'm sure you've seen. Shall we begin?
All right, well, what are we supposed to do?
Isn't it obvious? We need to search through Crucible, looking for these traitors. Talk to whomever might have information. If they're reluctant to help, you just say the word, and I'll do my best to persuade them. Really, we should be going. Her ladyship expects results.
Okay, so, so he's accompanying me. We're gonna speak to the people of Crucible. So, the Crucible is, I believe, just people of the town? Yeah, that kind of just leaves really, really wide open door to so many different opportunities and options. A little bit overwhelming. So, I guess we're gonna go talk to some people. Sorry about that. I got a text message and got a little distracted. I'm gonna do a little bit of more unofficial Elder Scrolls pages on the Lady of Paranoia, just because of the fact that this feels a little bit more like the traditional Morrowind kind of quests where you kind of are left off to figure out things on your own. But from my experience from Morrowind, it actually gives you enough information that you can know what to do. I mean, granted, yes. Basically, I'm supposed to investigate the Crucible for anyone that might be suspicious. Crucible is New Sheoth. It's literally the entire town. It's the southern part of New Sheoth. Okay, so it's minimized it to a degree. My goodness, there's a lot to this quest. I'm just kind of glancing over some of it. Oh, okay. So I can actually go back into the House of Dementia's main chamber, and there's actually a someone I can talk to here. I'm not sure exactly where she's going to be. Don't know why I was saying she, because I'm not sure if it's a... I can't even... It must be an orc. Very interesting name.
How may I serve?
It must be late. Yeah, it's 2:20. Let's go ahead and wait a few hours, so it's more of a mainstream time. It's Kithlin is the steward. I can start with this person.
What do you want, Inquisitor?
Sly. But,
What do you want?
here we go.
I am Kithlin, steward of Lady Syl. Unless you have reason to be here, your presence is unwelcome.
Conspiracy,
No
of course.
conspiracies here. Go pester someone else.
Well, I'm not going to say don't care, torture him, but he's obviously hiding something. He's not even welcoming. So let's go ahead and... I don't really want to do the torturing, but if that's what it's going to have to do to get what we need, then that's what we'll do.
Please, no!
Hi.
Interesting.
Please, no more.
All right, so you know anything about this conspiracy?
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
So... You don't know anything? Well... I think you might actually know something.
Please, no. Ah!
know nothing about a conspiracy!
Huh. Well...
Thank you.
I'm not sure if he does.
I'm not involved. I didn't do anything. They wanted me to get them close to Syl, but I wouldn't abide them.
Who approached me? Tell me at once.
It was Masada. He said he was working on behalf of someone else. He told me I needed to help him, or there would be repercussions.
Well,
I
here's
didn't know
your-
what to do. Turning on Syl could cost me my life. But if I don't help, what will Masada do to me? You must do something.
Alright, so we've got a lead now.
Farewell.
And we are going to follow up on that lead. It's unfortunate that they
Stay
would not
safe.
just talk. But we have the torturer with us to help us, apparently, get the talking going. Kind of humorous to a degree. But Paladin Snow isn't a big fan of torture, so let's carry on here. And apparently it's the only way to advance in this quest is by getting information that way. Let's go ahead. It looks like we're going to head over to the Crucible area. And do some talking to... What is his name? Let's see here. Mazad. Alright, quick save real quick while I'm thinking about it. Because it's always a good idea. There we are to the Crucible. Alright, so let's see where this individual is. He's over in the... he's just in his house. So let's kind of walk over there and we'll just go and confront Mazad.
Ready, roo! Ready, roo!
And you are obviously mad. You never know how many people you're going to run into that's probably mad here. Alright, I must be close to the house. Is this the door I'm passing? I think so. Yes, Mazad's house. So we will go in here and talk to this madman. Or... Khajiit.
It's gone. All of it. Gone. Have you seen any of it? Any of my things? The others, they think I'm stealing, but I just want my things back.
So, only option is rumors? Maybe I need the torturer with me? I don't know why he didn't follow me. I thought he was still following me. These are some of the quirks of Oblivion sometimes. I'm gonna wait an hour and see if he shows up. I know I'm definitely not done with him being with me. Alright, he's still not with me. A little confusing on what to do next, since it only gave me the options of talking about rumors. Involved in some sort of plot against Slade, so I should find out and speak to him, which I do not have any additional options because the torturer is not following me, I guess.
I hear that Errol is fed up with
Yes?
Which is unfortunate. I am having issues. Just fast travel and see what happens. I might have to... If he's supposed to still be following me, I might have to wait for 24 hours just to kind of refresh some stuff. Unless he's stuck somewhere in the palace still.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, let's see if he's in here still. Oh, this is Sheogorath's throne room. Let's go over here to the Dementia. Huh. This is very strange. I'm gonna see if he's down here, and if he's not in the torture chamber, I'm just gonna wait for 24 hours to see if he shows up. Yeah, I don't see him so far. There he is.
Yes, Inquisitor. What may I do for you?
Yes. Come with me, please.
Of course, Inquisitor. I look forward to working with you.
You obviously need to be with me because I do not have any dialogue for this individual. I don't know why you stopped following me to begin with. So let's carry on because I have Inquisitor work to do since that's my job here in Sheogorath's palace. Let's keep going. I would say friend, but not really. You are very strange people in this Sheogorath's realm. I would definitely say chaotic and mad is definitely very good definition of most individuals here. And he doesn't follow me through to the Crucible. I'm kind of confused. It's starting to look that way. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to look this up on the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages. I don't know why. I might just confront him to see if I actually have some dialogue now. Okay, so I've got some talking to do to some of the townsfolk. I'm assuming the torturer's not going to follow me outside of the Sheogorath's palace, since it keeps kind of doing that. It's kind of a little bit of annoying. I guess I don't need him anymore for the rest of the quest. I don't know. But he's just not following me anymore. But I do need to talk to a few different individuals in town that could potentially get me some evidence on this person. I don't have any dialogue for him because I don't have anything to nail him with yet. So I need to talk with a few people around town. Around the Crucible,
Won't
anyway.
Someone end me. Take my life, please.
Oh my.
Yes, what is it?
I'm looking for certain key individuals that are going to give me some really good information on nailing this individual.
Greetings.
So,
I like dogs. Dogs are pretty.
all right. So, do you know anything about Berthier?
Iril has a big problem with Brythor. I don't know
Brythor.
exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Iril is making a huge fuss over it. Iril owns a magic shop in town called Iril's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest you ask him yourself.
Okay, that's obviously a
later.
different quest. Yeah, some of these conversation quests, I feel like I get a little lost on.
Looking. Ah, you. The mythic dawn. See you.
Yeah, I don't have any options of dialogue for you, so I'm literally gotten nowhere with you. So apparently, I need to find out some more information on him to do anything. Apparently, he's supposed to be somewhat conspiring to a degree. Let's go to the map. Let's see here. Brithier is a name that keeps coming up in this quest.
How may I serve?
So he's obviously someone that's going to be essential in this quest line. This must be his house. There's that.
Ready, Roo! Ready, Roo!
Hello there. You're a little bit on the strange side.
Tell the Dane! Corn Sky is Ralphing!
Blessings of the mad god, citizen. Walk without fear.
Gal burst in it.
I still feel like Herder is supposed to be following me because it keeps coming up in the quest. I don't understand why he's not following me. I'm getting really confused. I wonder if something's not working right in the quest. Oh my goodness.
Tell the Dane! Tell the Dane! Corn Sky is Ralphing!
That means absolute nonsense. Maybe go back to the torturer and see if he has any additional dialogue. I don't know why he keeps not following me, because it shows later in the quest that it seems like he's supposed to still be following me. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
These are some of the quests that are kind of a little bit tedious and a tad bit on the annoying side, where I'm like 99% of all other quests through most of at least Oblivion and Skyrim, it's just kind of very straightforward.
What do you want?
These are more indirect, and I'm not exactly super player friendly. I feel like, just coming from my personal experience, I'm having a hard time figuring out what it's wanting me to do. It's pretty bad if you have to actually look up something. It's like, okay, what do I do? And then that quest is actually maybe not even working correctly because the torturer's not following me like you should. He keeps disappearing on me. I bet he's still standing down there But it's funny because I keep going to the Crucible and he keeps disappearing on me. I think he's supposed to be with me because he helps me trigger certain dialogues.
Greeting. Do you have business in the house? I don't know anything.
Yeah, see if I say that, then nothing else triggers related for him. I bet he's in here again. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, there he is. Come on.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Let's discuss
Very
other
well,
things.
Inquisitor.
Investigation.
What would you like to know?
Who should we be looking for?
According to Miss Herrick, Mazada has been pressuring her. He would be our next target, if you will.
All right, follow me.
Of course, Inquisitor.
So you need to keep following me and don't go anywhere because you obviously activate different dialogues I do not have access to. I'm speaking from a gaming development standpoint. Because I bet if I come over here and talk to Stuart again, it'll give me those options again.
Do you have business in the house?
Conspiracy.
I don't know anything about...
No, it doesn't
Goodbye.
actually. That's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and go out to the palace grounds. And you're still following me, that's good. Let's keep going. Because I need you to come to the Crucible with me. Come on, let's go, herder. All right, let's see what happens. I know he's right there. Now I'm coming to the Crucible. And we'll see if he follows me. I really would appreciate if you follow
Yes,
me.
Inquisitor. What may I do for you?
Much better. You actually keep following me.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Let's keep going, because I need you for more dialogue options. Apparently, I have to literally hold your hand to make sure you're with me. Let's go. Find this individual and give him some more talking. Or maybe a few other individuals that might give us some more information.
Tell the Dane! Tell the Dane! Cornsky is Ralphing!
That's a strange nonsense.
Yes?
Hello there. All right, I think I might have... Ah, I must be close. He's over at the tap house. He's not gonna tell me much,
Tell
I
the
think.
Dane! Tell the Dane! Cornsky is Ralphing!
There's a dog. I think... Are you? No. That's the tap house. I'm looking for some special individuals. Let's hope he's still following me. Good, he is. That'll give us some information we need. Let's see, there's Bazad. Marine. No. Ah, she'll give me some good intel.
Oh, sickly Bernice, proprietor. Don't get too close now. You might catch what I have.
Catch? What's the matter?
Well, it seems I'm dying. Yes, these may be my last days in the Shivering Isles. That is, unless someone like yourself could help me find the cure. But no one has taken me up on my offer. Even with the promise of a reward. Oh, well. It's been a good life, I suppose.
Well, As much as I like to help you, that I'm actually on looking on the conspiracy. I have some suspicions of people.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
I believe you do know something, so I believe you need to tell me that.
Please, no! Oh! Torturing a sickly old woman. Are you trying to...
I don't know anything. Not for certain. I hear that Mazada has been seen talking to Syl's guard captain, Noreen, but I haven't seen them. Not wise for me to be outside late at night. Too easy to catch another cold, but if the rumors are true, you should keep an eye out for them. And leave me alone. I've got enough wrong with me already. Don't need new wounds to add to my troubles.
All right, well, you could have just
Leaving
told me
me?
that to begin with.
To die in peace, eh?
So our individual is there. We have a new lead where they're meeting at night, conspiring against Slay. I think that's how you pronounce her name anyway. Let's see if our torturer, Herder, is still following us, and he is. I'm gonna go ahead and do a save real quick. And let's go ahead and check that map. It's gonna be marking, hopefully, the location of, well, one of the guards, I guess, that's conspiring. I believe where they're meeting at is over in this general area where I was earlier. And what time is it? It is 8.
Ready,
Let me
Roo! Ready, Roo!
talk to Herder.
Yes, Inquisitor. What may I do for you?
Just keep
of course
following me for now. All right. Am I going in the correct direction? I believe so. I think they're meeting over here. Come on, Herder. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Your pathfinding can't go down a slope? Okay, let's go this way. Fine. Come on. Oh, the quirks of old school Oblivion. The AI is not exactly up to snuff, but who I am to say, I have my own issues with game development as well. It's
yes, Inquisitor.
definitely a
what
challenge.
May I do for you?
Let's discuss other things.
Very well.
Investigation.
What would you like?
Who should we be looking for now?
If Mazada has indeed been consulting with Noreen of her ladyship's guard, that would provide us with some excellent leverage. If the two meet regularly, you might have a chance to eavesdrop and learn more about what's going on. See you later.
All right. So we do need to do some eavesdropping.
Blessings, citizen.
But in order to do so, since he is still following me, I believe I can just have him wait somewhere. Maybe I'll just have him wait right here to the tap house so I know where he's at.
Yes, Inquisitor. What may I do for you?
I don't want you to return to the palace. Let's see if there's
Very
any
well.
other dialogue options.
What would you... Mazada is meeting Noreen at night. How illicit. Make every effort to be present for this conversation. It may give us something to hold over Mazada to get him to talk.
All right.
Take care. Yes, Inquisitor.
Let's say...
Are you quite sure, Inquisitor? Very well. Please, don't have too much fun without me.
I want you to wait here, and I'm going to come over here and wait somewhere. There's a good hiding place around here, I believe, somewhere. Because I think... not sure if that's a good spot or not.
Tell the Dane! Tell the Dane! Corn Sky is Ralphing!
Pike, the Knight of the Thorn, lives in Dale.
Have Zickle too.
Not sure if this is a good spot either. But I do need to come over here. Hopefully my sneak is well enough to where it won't be an issue for them to still come by, and I can eavesdrop on their conversation. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and wait to midnight at least. Let's wait a couple hours. Looks like we have one of the contacts are moving. Are they on the map? They're still way over there. Could wait maybe one more hour. I might have been too late. Might have waited too long. Yeah. No, or it might also be because I might have gotten spotted, or maybe I'm perfect on time. Let's see here. Looks like someone's, that's one of the guards, maybe. Unfortunate part of the timescale system. Walking really slow. You can see where it's counting down. They're getting closer to me. Really wish you could like wait like a few minutes instead of an hour. All right, so it looks like they're conspiring over here. Let's see if we can eavesdrop. Any more on their conversation? Probably should go to my inventory. I actually have some situational stuff for this, invisibility. Let's go ahead and take that, because I am not good at sneaking for Paladin Snow.
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
No, that blasted Inquisitor got to her. We'll need to find someone else.
See that you do so immediately. This is the one task which you were assigned. If you cannot complete it, you will be removed. Are we clear?
Go ahead and... I think I might have a couple more invisibilities. I don't want them to spot me.
I will. I will. I want to see Syl dead just as much as you do. She cannot be allowed to survive after what she's done. It's despicable.
Good. I shall expect a progress report soon. And keep your head down. The Inquisitor must not become involved.
All right, I've overheard Bazad and Nilring speaking. I need to confront Mazid with this information. So I've got the information I needed. And man, a lot of people are just hanging out at night. You're just staring at a wall. Very strange folks. Okay, let's go to the tap house. We'll get our friend here.
Yes, Inquisitor.
All right, follow me.
Of course, Inquisitor. Yes, Inquisitor.
All right, let's discuss
Very
things.
well.
Investigation.
What would you like?
Let's go to what is my current
You've
task?
heard Mazada. Isn't it time to confront him with that fact? Bye.
All right, let's go confront him. We can actually already go ahead and just do that now. The guard is over there. and I have Herdur with me. It looks like he's just up here.
Merely Ulven in Highcross thinks she can catalog every creature. Ah, you again. Have you seen any of Masada's things? A shiny spoon or a broken bottle? I can't find them.
Sounds like garbage to me. Let's talk about this conspiracy.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
You are a liar. I know that for a fact.
Please, no!
Are you ready to talk yet?
Please, no more.
Are you going to talk about this conspiracy?
I've told you I don't know anything. You can't prove a thing.
Oh, yes, I do. I've heard you talking to Loreen.
What? It's for the good of the Crucible. You must see that. Please, spare me. I'll do anything.
All right, well, you're going to have to tell me who else is involved, because this is a big deal.
I don't know. Besides Nelrine, she's taking orders from someone, but won't tell me who. If I find out, will you promise to spare me?
I can't promise you anything, to be honest. I don't have any jurisdiction over this. Yeah, I just feel like that's the most relevant thing to say, even from Paladin's perspective.
Okay. I'll get the names and then you'll see. It will be worth it, I promise you. Meet me in my house tomorrow at midnight. I'll have information for you. Just please, spare me. Keep an eye out for my things, won't you?
Yes, Inquisitor. What? Very well, what would you like? You have a few options, I believe. Either wait for Mazada to return with more information, or have a chat with Nelrine in the meantime. Goodbye.
So there's two options I can do here. I can go and confront Nelrine next and see if I can get some more information, or I can just wait and see if Mazad can give me some more information. So yeah, I got some choices to make. Let's see. I feel like the easiest thing to do is just wait instead of confronting the guard. So why don't I go ahead and just wait 24 hours and then talk to Mazad. Why not? I mean, if I go and confront him for more information and he's dead, well, I'll just go to my next lead, which is the guard. Which is very much bound to happen. You never know. He said midnight, so I don't know if I'm gonna wait long enough for that. We'll see here in just a second. That's good right there. All right, let's see. It says trespass, but it's not locked. So I will go ahead and go on in here because we need to, yep. What do you know? My hunch was right. Mazad's dead in his home. I should see if he was holding anything evidence related to the conspiracy. So they found out that he was compromised and took that. Yeah, well, go ahead and take these keys just in case he has some evidence that may help. Let's see. Looking around his house to see if there's anything. There's a door here. That might actually go out. Oh yes, a door to the Crucible. I don't want to go out the back door. So I will walk back into the house since I was not paying attention. I have his key, so that shouldn't be any problem. It's funny because the front door was completely unlocked, which makes sense why he's dead on the floor. Here's the upstairs. Let's go see if we can find anything useful for leads. Anyway, let's see here. This bedroom, there's a statue. What's this? Books. basket. Is that moldy fruit? Looks like moldy fruit to me. Looks gross, whatever it is. Here we go. Here's a cupboard. There's a Nelrin ceremonial short sword. That sounds strange. I'll hang on to that. Vazad's crinkled note. Let's go ahead and open that up and look at that note real quick. It's probably going to update my log. It's going to be in the M somewhere. Here we go. Yes. I haven't gotten much time. She's coming for me. Noreen asked me to hold on to this sword, said I should give it to Enya and have her do the deed, but Enya wouldn't. Now maybe it can find a better use as evidence. Sly will recognize it. Murine is in charge. She's the one telling Noreen what to do. If I'm not around, I hope this is enough evidence to bring her in. Hope I'm still alive to see it. Fortunately, you are not. And I've got the quest activated because of the note I found, which evidence points to Nelrine, and I should confront her about it. So we're going to go confront the guard again anyway. So we've got some additional evidence and leads. We're going to follow that. We're going to go confront the guard. That's unfortunate. He seemed like he was just kind of caught in the middle. Not really sure if he's fully innocent or not. But, yep. That's
Greetings.
what happens when you get caught in things you shouldn't be deviling in. And this is a very crazy and psychotic realm, so who knows what kind of shenanigans are going on. I gotta keep looking back at Herder, excuse me. Because he's been showing that he likes to take off in between some areas that I travel without him. Alright, let's hope you're over here. And keep following me, Herder. Because I gotta have you to finish this quest line of whoever is conspiring against Slur. There he is. Hey.
Yes, Inquisitor. What?
I want you to follow me.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Seems like you restart your time stamped scripting function when you come back into the palace. So let's go find this guard and confront her. She's around here somewhere. She must be over here in the Seducer's Palace. It is kind of humorous that they have shenanigans going on in their own jurisdiction, just like people. Because I would assume this is just a mix of people and Daedra, of course. I don't know if some of these higher people are actually...
Blessings,
oh, here we go.
Citizen.
Hello there. Are you ready for this, Herder?
What do you want?
I am here to talk to you about the conspiracy.
You have no proof. You cannot hold me accountable for anything.
I have your ceremonial sword.
And with it, you'll do what? I'm not even the one you want. Murine is behind it. You'll need solid proof to pin it on her. Walk with our Lord.
Alright, so... she basically stated, which we already knew that Marine did it, is the main... I need to confront her because Nareen actually just confirmed it. Even though we are already told that. She was already conspiring through the note. So it's like I just got double evidence to a degree. To me, it felt a little bit irrelevant that I had to go and talk to her, but the quest was telling me to do that. Let's see here. Where are you? My goodness, I just keep going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth.
How may I serve?
Between the Crucible and the Palace. But we are going to continue on here. Herder, come on. I would like you to stay following with me. Those focusing crystals are very, very loud. All right. Let's keep going, Herder. I want you to follow me. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. I believe I'm going to the right area. I hope I am. I may have been not following my quest marker.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Oh.
What may I do for you?
I want you to follow me.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Because yes, I need you to be able to finish this quest line. Apparently. All right, so it looks like we're in the right area. Guess we're going to head over to Marine's house, which is funny because she's pretty much within the same little vicinity of where Mazurd house is. No wonder he didn't last, because she probably was somehow probably had some enchantments to listen up onto her, those that were working with her. All right, we're close to the house. I believe it's right here. All right, let's go in here, Herder. It says it's locked, but not sure if trespassing is a big deal here or not. I'm kind of curious because this is a little bit hierarchy kind of thing. Let's go ahead and use my magic spell to unlock it. See if I can find it. It is go. I will use open easy and go ahead and swap my spell back out, and we're gonna go ahead and head on in here, even though it shows that I'm trespassing, which I have very good authority to be here. Let's find Murder, or whatever her name is. Maringed. Got a lot of U's in that name. There's a zombie in your room. That's very strange.
I'm Murine. If you have any secrets, I'm the one to tell. I won't share them with anyone but my family. Unless they're good ones, that is.
I'm here to talk to you about the conspiracy.
I see you've done quite a bit of work to track me down. Yes, I orchestrated it. Syl deserves to die a painful death for turning on all of us and consorting with our enemies. Go ahead, do what you will. Nothing matters now.
All right, well, we'll continue about the conspiracy.
Haven't you got what you need? Shouldn't you be running off to tattle like a good little servant? Sorry, friend, it looks like you've wandered into a restricted area. You've...
Oh, the change of dialogue. It's not restricted anymore. You're about to be in big doo-doo. Just the scripted trespassing system. But in reality, because of being the Inquisitor, I would have right to trespass on her property because of the investigation.
Your lips to his ears.
All right, so I don't have to
now.
have you anymore. Gonna go ahead and go tattle, like she said. I am just here because of the 9 Divines have told Paladin Snow to come to the Sheogorath in his realm. There's obviously something deeper going on. Even if I have to do some of these lesser deeds for him and his fellow following leaders and minions, whatever you want to call them. And there's obviously some kind of strange order that's causing an imbalance in his realm. So I will have to continue on to be able to confront and de-escalate that issue. It's unfortunate I have to do some of his dirty work for his the seducers and the saints, you could say. All right, well, it is probably going to be talking to her, so I should probably wait it out a little bit. It is 3:38 a.m. Yeah, she's going to be sleeping in her chambers. So let's go ahead and wait a few hours and then discuss with her with what we found out. All right, and there she is.
What news do you have to report, Inquisitor? Have you found who is responsible?
I have. Marine was behind it.
Is that so? I shall have her brought to the torture chamber at once. Meet me there shortly.
Yeah, well, Paladin Snow doesn't really get much pleasures out of the torture chamber, but you're needing a job done, and I'm only doing it for ulterior reasons. Due to the 9 wanting me to be here for some reason. Obviously some kind of imbalance here. And I guess you could say to a degree, since you're under authority underneath Sheogorath, this is a situation that needed to be resolved for you.
You've confessed to attempting to kill me, I understand. The penalty for this treachery is death, and is to be carried out immediately. You see now what happens when those who oppose me fail, which they always do. I'm pleased with your work, Inquisitor. As a token of my appreciation, I shall spare your life and make you a courtier of dementia. In addition, accept this bow. May your enemies fear you and never know from where or with what enchantment you shall strike.
All right, so I've gotten Ruin's Edge. Interesting.
Take care.
And I have earned an achievement, Man of the Shivering Isles. That'll become a member of the courts, both of the Dukes of Madness. I should return to Sheogorath and report my progress. So he wanted me to resolve some of the issues in the house, and I've resolved an issue on both sides of the houses. Now I'm going to go talk to Sheogorath. He has some other issues that have arisen, and he obviously wanted me to, well, he has 2 houses. Let's just say 2 houses that are divided amongst themselves cannot stand. And that's a scripture from the Bible. I believe Jesus said that. So he wants them to be on the same leveling playing field as him. Because you can't stand in unity if you're divided.
Always a pleasure.
Hello there, Haskill. Your enthusiasm is enthralling. All right, it's about 3 o'clock my time. I'm just gonna take a quick, like, few-minute break, and I'll just be right back. All right, we're going to start back in. Done on my break. Just had to stretch my legs a little bit. And we shall carry on here. I'm going to go ahead while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and do a save. We're going to talk to Shivering and continue on in the Shivering Isles. Let's see what he has to say.
Well, well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful. You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death.
All right, so what are you talking about?
You'll be stopping the Grey March. Altering the course of events. Breaking the cycle. A fly in the ointment. A new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be... me. Prince of Madness, a new Sheogorath. Or you'll die trying. I love that about you.
Paladin Snow wouldn't be interested in being a Daedric prince, but he's definitely like, okay, why me?
Because you seem a nice enough sort. And you've made it this far. And if you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless. But mostly because I asked nicely.
So, how would I be a Daedric prince?
A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so. But you'll have power. My power. Try not to lose it. It's a pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him, since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it.
Where will you be?
Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later.
All right, so what are we doing next?
Now, you've seen the great torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Sylarn and bring back the flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Sylarn. In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Sylarn. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome. Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you and me, if he's not summoned 3 or 4 times a day, I don't think he feels appreciated.
All right, so we've got to go ignite the flame of Agnon. So we will go and do that. There's more dialogue we could talk to him about, but let's go ahead and just keep it to that.
Ah, come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
And you're crazy, as always. Let's see where the cold flame of Agnon is on the map. See here, it's up far up north, where I do not have very many waypoints at all. Trying to figure out which direction would actually be closer to fast travel from. Can't fast travel in here, of course. And balancing your staff on your palm of your hand. It's a neat trick. So let's see here. Dunroot Burrow or to the Gates of Madness. I'll just do Dunroot Burrow and walk from there. I think that might be the closest bet, just so I can save a little bit of time on walking, so I don't have to walk it all manually, because that's what's replaced teleportation is fast travel. Unfortunate side effect, but that's okay. We will carry on here, but before we do that, to be a little bit faster, I am going to equip the Vest of Warding to be a little bit faster. And then we will march onward to our next objective. For the flame of whatever it's called. Hello there. It's like there's some kind of Camp Hopeful. Doesn't look like a very hopeful house. It's an open-ended house. Interesting. I'm gonna follow the trail here until we find our objective. Just kind of getting a little bit off topic and getting on to my game development topic. And a little bit of my personal life. I had some family this past week, and it's made it extremely difficult to carve out some time for game development within this past week. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to make any progress on my current micro challenge related to my first, actually it's my second game. It's just going to be a prototype of what's to come. I'm making multiple releases of this prototype, and I'm basically going to kind of polish around it. It's the first kind of quest I've kind of implemented through this template that I'm using on Unity. I have it, I believe, in a design state where I could literally just release it, and it would be in a playable state for anyone to be able to play. But I want to do a little bit more polishing on it before I do that. I have a few things I need to do on that related to like UI and just some aesthetics and a few little tweaks and kinks that I kind of need to iron out a little bit before I release that to a demo state online. I plan on releasing on itch, and I will create a video on that as well, so that I can be able to connect that from my YouTube channel to the playable demo. I will create several off of that. I'll create another one off of it. They're both going to be, my first two are going to be really small scoped, very, very minimal, and then I'm going to grow bigger and bigger each time till I can get to my larger project. Not sure what's pursuing me. But anyway, I had a lot of distractions this past week, so I haven't had any time to work on it with my actual paying work, which is some website work, has mainly kept me busy in the mornings, and then in the afternoons with family being in town, with the kids being at home, made it very difficult to actually get some of that stuff done. I was able to work on some of my YouTube content though, in the meantime, like a minute here or there. Sometimes with just how game development works, just being distracted by things going on around me is a little bit harder to deal with. So it was just easier for me to do some of my YouTube content kind of just here and there, which you'll see in the coming weeks, some of that content that I'm creating and making on. There's some more game case content that I'm going to be releasing out on my channel. I will be coming to a close to it. I'm not sure exactly how many more videos I'm going to have of it. But eventually I will be coming to a close on that, and then I will focus a lot on most of my video content is going to be related to my game development. So I'll be just doing kind of some devlogs, just kind of updating some changes or any kind of related, just kind of showing off what I've built, what I've done, and related to that. Once I get to it, actually my game Afterborn, I'll actually create a good trailer and stuff, but these smaller demos, I may not work as hard as trying to make good polished trailers. It's not a high priority. It's just mainly getting those prototypes out, polishing them for... Huh. Is there another one of the orders? Oh well. I'll carry on here. Anyway, I'm carving out my ladder to where my goal is, and I'll just have to make those micro-challenge steps all along the way, and then I'll have playable content for the community as I make those steps and those challenges and those goals, and make updates along the way on my progress on it. So, was interesting this week. I'm not going to get too much detail. A little bit stressful. Sometimes it's stressful with family, and it was still good though, of course, having some family time. But yeah, it just made it really difficult to get some of my game stuff done. And sure, I could have done some development instead today, but sometimes you just really need a recharge. And the best way I can just describe this to is like I do with my wife. She loves reading books, and her compromise is she actually does a lot of audiobooks, and that's what she loves doing. She can actually do it a lot more frequently because it's a little bit easier to jump in and out versus actually games. So I just tell my wife, I'm like, playing games is like you listening or reading a book. It's just like, it's my comfort zone. It's just a good recharge and just kind of a good disconnect from your normal busy life, just to be able to unplug and enjoy and just kind of escape the normal realities of being an adult and all the responsibilities that connect with that. It's just a good recharge, and just I don't know. It's my comfort zone. It's something I enjoy and I love, and I want to keep doing it. So I don't want to push this out if I don't have to. If I don't get any crazy deadlines on some of my projects, then I might have to give a little bit on that. Anyway, let's get back in here to the game. I've arrived at the ruins of Kalurn. I will need to speak to the commanders of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers to find out how to light the flame of Agnon.
Halt! Mortals are not permitted within the walls of Holy Silarn.
Yeah, you need to listen to me, because Sheogora sent me.
My pardon, Lord. Receive this key, and with it free passage throughout the shrine of the Flame of Agnon.
I'm surprised that worked. I need to light the flame of Agnon.
Alas, we cannot light the flame until we take control of the Altar of Despair from the infernal Maskin. The Armazal would wish to speak to you at once. Proceed through this door to our main encampment at the Altar of Rapture.
Let's go ahead and equip the Curious of the Crusader.
My scouts reported no signs of the Maskin in the Underdeep. It's our best chance to take them unawares.
Too risky. It's likely to be a trap. This is no place for a mortal. We are about to join battle against the Maskin. You'd best stand aside.
Shigra sent me. I need your help.
My pardon, emissary. I am at your service. We are preparing to sweep the Maskin scum from Silarn. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us.
I am here to light the flame of Agnon.
Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame, by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous Maskin hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame. If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Maskin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnon for my lord Sheogorath.
All right, so we shall do that.
For Sheogorath's glory.
And are we waiting on something? Let's see here. That flame is really loud. She's preparing assault. Controlled by... They could find drive the seducers out of Clarine. Once she controls both altars, she will be glad to light the flame of Agnon for me.
Greetings, emissary.
Battle plans.
The only way to assault the Altar of Despair is down the main passage between the two altars. It will be difficult. The Mazkin have fortified their position, but I am confident that with your help, we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the Altar of Despair and drive the Mazkin out of Sylarn once and for all?
Sure. I'm here obviously because of Sherigoth, so let's go.
Very good, emissary. With your help, we will rid Sylarn of the Mazkin once and for all. Orioles, the cleansing of Sylarn begins now! Down with the Mazkin! Comrades, beware! Sheogorath.
Alright.
Kneel before the saints!
So, might see some bugs that we've seen in the past. Go ahead and pick up that key. I'm not going to get anywhere without the key. Lots of bugs here because there's a little bit too many saints going around here. All right, open it with a key. Kind of fun because they're going to do all the work for me.
Death to the Mazkin.
Just let them carve it all through.
Sheogorath.
We'll see. All right, let's carry on.
Comrades,
Keep going.
Eta Oriole.
Pretty much, you could have went one or two directions. You could either went the Saints or the Seducers. It didn't really matter which direction you go with. And it still, I looked it up. There's
Kneel
no,
before the saints.
Kneel before the saints!
there's no altering achievements as well for going with either side, thankfully. Find it funny that there's really not very many guards, and them assaulting, they're obviously massively outnumbering the Seducers. Quite humorous. All right, looks like some of them are coming out now.
God.
Can you guys just not open gates or something? Gate is opened elsewhere. Okay.
Kneel before the saints.
Oh, hello there.
For the Mad God.
For the Mad God.
For Sheogorath. Kneel before.
Sheogorath wasn't kidding about having
Kneel before the saints.
his minions just kind of like fighting against each other to a degree. Let's go this way. I don't know why they're not circling around this direction, because that gate cannot be opened for some reason. I must open it here. All right, let's see here.
For the Mad God, Mazkin.
Hello there.
For
Come here.
Sheogorath. Eta Mazkin.
All right, come here. Got a little frost. Another, that probably opens that gate. Let's get over here. Hello there. You want some frost? This should let the saints in. Because apparently they could not walk around. Very strange. Go ahead and do a quick save while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna carry on here, follow the saints. They obviously know where they're going.
The The altar of
Orioles,
despair is
follow
ours.
me.
But the battle is not over yet. Defensive positions.
This one's mine.
Eta Oriole!
Dark Seducer Commander is dead. I should finish the remaining Dark Seducers and Carleen and complete the Golden Saints victory.
For Sheo Gorath!
Alright, you guys can handle that one, I'm sure. The Dark Seducer and Carleen have been utterly destroyed. I should speak to Kenya about lighting the flame of Agnon now that her forces control both altars. Alright, I believe she's right here.
Thanks to you, the Maskin have been utterly defeated.
Maskin.
The treacherous ones, the dark...
Actually, you are
For
just a
Sheo Gorath's
regular
glory.
saint. You are... There's Muriel. There we go.
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture. I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair.
What are you going to do?
The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Maskin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to Oblivion in service to Lord Sheo Gorath. Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year.
Interesting. So she's gonna basically give her mortal life in this plane as a sacrifice to light the beacon? But of course she's a Daedra, so she will eventually come back eventually, but not for a while. All right, she's done that, so she's gonna light the flame. And now I can retrieve the flame from the courtyard and bring it back to New Sheroth as Sherograth commanded. So that's what we will do. These are urns. Just ashes, it looks like. Don't really feel like going through all that. The seducers really don't have much equipment that I'm interested in. Granted, yeah, their equipment's expensive. At least the maces are. That's the Mad God. Everything is him here, and notice if you've noticed all the statues and stuff. But unfortunately, it looks like it's wanting me to backtrack. That is unfortunate. Was there a door back here? Can't tell or not. Interesting. It would be nice if they'd have what they implement usually for like Skyrim, where you can just circle back around. Maybe this is another way of getting back around, but I won't know unless I try. And it's telling me to go backwards, so I'm not going to keep delving deeper just in case it's actually going to get me further away from where I need to go. So I'll just have to deal with backtracking. And to speed things up, I probably won't have to worry about very many seducers, so I'll throw on my vest of warding so I can walk a wee bit faster. Get over here to the map. Yep, I'm doing nothing but backtracking. That's unfortunate. This is poor leveling design 101. If you're gonna design something where you crawl through a dungeon, you should have some aspects to it that you can direct your player entrance and exit, not have to backtrack areas that they've already been through. It's just kind of, I don't know. It just seems like an awful waste of time to have to backtrack area I've already traveled. and enemies already taken out, and no other interests in this area because I've already passed through, so it's like I'm doubling back, and chances are I'm not gonna miss anything. I didn't see anything of anything interest that just popped out. Plus I kind of wasn't really focusing and looking completely on that, so yeah. Anyway, let's carry on with getting that fire lit. So that is lit. Am I supposed to step in it? Ah, there we go. Stepped into the flame of Agnon and now blaze with holy fire. I should return to New Sheogorath and light the great torch in the Secludum Ardensul. Yeah, I butchered that. Anyway, let's go ahead and fast travel back on to town. Not really exactly sure where that actually is, but I am being pursued by someone somewhere. I don't know why. Let's see. Am I still being pursued? Oh, this is the lame issues sometimes that I recall happening with Oblivion. There will be enemies following you, and somehow those leads of a script of them pursuing you are still on you, and it takes forever for them to get off of you. And a little bit annoying. Maybe after I fight something, maybe it'll go away. We'll find out. Oh, hello there. Yeah, there we go. It's like it almost like script locks into combat lockout to where I can't travel anywhere, and then after I go through a combat scene, then it ends the script of you're in combat, you can't fast travel, and then of course you can hear the combat music playing. Let's go ahead and get the Crusader's armor back equipped, and let's go over here. I saw something broke. Let's get to my repair hammers. There they are. I got plenty to work with. Repair this up to about 90. My Lightfoot books, which always break. Spellbinder Greaves, ooh, that's really low. This is basically ebony, well, with some spell absorption enchantment on it. All right, get these Rochelle's special back up to about 90. The Crusader's mace, and that looks good to me. Let's go ahead and now, since we've broken that combat, fast travel back to Sheogorath. Sheogorath. I guess that's how you say it, Sheogorath. Interesting. All right. So let's see. Looks like we're going over to the Crucible. I think I've been given an ability too, and I think it's how I'm gonna actually light this torch or something. I'm not sure if it's a touch spell or what exactly I've been given. Could look on the active effects. Flame of Agnon. It's just an active effect. I don't think it actually gives me a spell. Okay. All right, let's see where this objective wants to take me. Where this flame, where I need to light this flame of Agnon in Sheogoth. All right, it looks like there are two individuals I can confront here. Not really sure who to talk to, but I'll start with you.
You burn with the purging fire of Agnon, the flame of truth, the flickering beacon of hope in the gloom of despond. Come, light the great torch for dementia. Illuminate the conspiracies, deepen the shadows. The people of Crucible await their hero.
All right.
Yes, let your...
So you get to choose,
You've
apparently.
brought it. The holy flame of Agnon, the fire of inspiration and rapture. If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Sacellum, you will be a hero to the people of Bliss, I assure you.
It's just really, you just pick a side. They're both obviously, just like Sayer Gorath, they're of chaos and psychological. It's not really evil, like I'd mentioned earlier in my stream. But yes, I'll go ahead and light the torch for you.
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes, my child. Go now and let the holy flame inspire the people of Bliss to new heights of madness.
All right. I should report to Sheogoth that I have lit the great torch as he requested. Honored Madman achievement. Ah, so he's right here. Hello there.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
All right, save you time. I wouldn't think time would really matter much to you, Sheogoth.
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before.
All right, I can stop the Grey March. That's interesting.
Why not? Something has to work. Once, I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter, it didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not.
Just to give you an update on my stream, I think I have about an hour until I'll be ending the stream. I'll be ending around 4:45 Chicago time. But let's go ahead and continue on. What now, Sheogoth?
Now? You'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where their backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the carts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever. As long as it keeps them on our side.
Won't the Dukes be displeased?
No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Artis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
All right, so we got our task, Ritual Ascension.
Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
Yes?
He's an interesting one. All right. Been directed to Shigger to become the Sovereign of Mana or Dementia. He's just, I got 2 High Priests to talk to of either Mana or Dementia here in Shigger and learn more. I'm gonna go ahead and do Mana.
I see no reason to talk to you.
The great torch shines with the pure light of mania. You chose well. In accordance with the ancient tradition, receive now the raiment of Arden Sul in honor of your mighty deed in service to mania.
All right, replacing a Duke.
Yes, how we would all aspire to be as great a leader as the first. Our savior, Arden Sul, the greatest Duke of the ages. We celebrate him with the ritual of accession, the path to maniac bliss.
All right, so Ritual of Ascension.
An important part of our history, my friend. I would be glad to tell the tale if you have a moment.
I have a moment. So describe this ritual's history for me.
Arden Sul was perhaps the greatest Duke to walk our land. Many years ago, he decided to hold a night of absolute indulgence, resplendent with dance, wine, and sex, to celebrate his fondness for his brethren. The green moat flowed like water in a stream as the revelers voraciously succumbed to its rapturous ways.
All right, this hardly sounds lethal.
Ah, but it was. As the bacchanal reached a crescendo, the people began to clutch their chests as their very hearts exploded. The green moat had taken its toll. The ground stained a deep crimson as the sanguine liquid flowed from their lifeless bodies. To represent that night, when the ruler of Mania is to be replaced, he partakes of the green moat and allows his lifeblood to flow upon the altar.
All right, so what do I need to do?
Certainly. When the ruler of Mania has decided it is time, he will choose a successor from his court. The successor is invited to a huge celebration, a night of hedonistic revelry, wine, song, and of course, green moat. During this, the exiting regent imbibes 3 doses of the potent drug. This causes his heart to burst, and his lifeblood flows from his body. The successor then gathers the drug-tainted blood and brings it to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I will proclaim the successor a duke or duchess. Then, Sheogorath gives his blessing, and the cycle is completed.
All right, so I need to speak to Arctis to learn the Dementia's ritual.
Another sheep.
Apparently, I got to talk to
returns
both
to
of
the
them.
I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find Mania to be a fickle friend.
All right, so Ritual of Ascension.
Seldom is the subject ever. Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
Please explain the ritual's history.
As it happened so many years ago, my lord Arden Sul suspected a traitor in his midst. Not wishing to find himself on the wrong end of a blade, he gathered his flock here in the Sacellum. By poisoning the sacramental wine, Arden Sul was able to suppress any such conspiracy in one fell swoop.
So he killed them all, huh?
Yes. He then removed their hearts from their bodies and used his ancient scrying technique known as visceromancy to read their lifeblood. When Arden Sul couldn't divine the traitors' true nature in their hearts, he became distraught and took his own life in the same way. From that day on, the ritual of accession for the throne of Dementia was set.
All right, so what do you need me to do?
Very well. Spoken like a true son of the Demented. To become the ruler of Dementia, the current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart-bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord, Sheogorath.
Oh my. After I decide which ritual to undertake, I should return to Sheogorath in form of my choice. So... both of them sound pretty brutal. I'm still probably going to stick with Maintha over Dementia.
Times.
Alright, so...
tread the humble path.
The ritual of Ascension Dimension is simple. So, Sliw would have to be slain by the proper successor, brought to the altar. I should return to Sheogorath and choose a form of my
and
choice.
Find enlightenment. Happy time.
Ritual of Ascension.
As I've told you, friend, the Duke's drug-tainted blood must be brought to the altar of Arden Sul.
The Duke's tainted blood must be brought to the
Tread
altar.
the humble path and find enlightenment.
You're back! How nice for you! Does that mean you've made a decision? Or are you lost? Suicidal? Just let me know.
So, I do have a decision. I don't like either decisions, but I obviously need to do this for your realm. So let's make a decision.
A friendly word of warning before you choose. Once you've decided which Duke to replace, there's no turning back. One choice. No more. No less. Try not to do something stupid. So which is it? What will it be? Mania? Dementia? The suspense is killing me! Or you, if I have to keep waiting.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna go ahead right now. I'm gonna say I'm not ready to choose. I'm gonna do a
I hate it!
save real quick.
Ta! Come visit a...
Just because I want to be able to have ability to come back just in case.
You're back! How nice!
Yes, I do have a decision.
Seal.
And the decision is I choose Thandon, Duke of Maina. And I'm not going to do Sliw, Duchess of Dementia just because, well, I don't know. I'm favoring Mania for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it seems more paladinish. I mean, it's obvious that they say that it's deceptive to a degree. It's visually appealing, where Dementia is just, I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't really feel like there's a good decision here to make. So that's what I'm going to do.
A safer choice, perhaps. Maybe you'll live through this. Thaden's a bit lost these days. Not that it's a bad thing. It suits him. Until now. Besides, won't it be a grand surprise when you make his heart burst from too much green moat? Thaden loves surprises. We will speak when your task is complete.
All right, so I need to begin asking around New Sheogorath about Thaden's court and learn the best way to get him to overdose on green moat without his knowledge. Means I probably need to go back to his court and talk with some people, maybe in his court. still just does seem like a lot of the things that I'm doing here in Shivering Isles are really crooked. It's obviously, like I said, it's not an inherently evil realm, but it's more of a realm of chaos and madness. It's definitely madness, I would say. Okay. Let me, just to kind of expedite a little bit of this process, I'm going to look up a little bit on unofficial Elder Scrolls pages. Just to see who I should talk to next, since it's not really giving me very many ideas of who to talk to next. The Ritual of Mania. So I need to find some green moat. Looks like I need to talk to someone by the name of Wide Eye. All right, let's go see if we can find this Wide Eye. It's one of the servants, I believe, in the Mania. Let's pull up the map. Need to go to the palace grounds. We'll go this way. Sounds like a bunch of stuff dropping still. That's the Crucible. We don't want to go to the other side. We'll stay here for now because we're just going to go to the palace. It is interesting how polar opposite they look. But they are both obviously mad, in my opinion. All right, so let's see how we get up there. I guess we got to go around here. There we are.
Cylorn is ours at last, thanks to you.
All right, let's head into the Mania side of his palace. This main quest
Blessings,
for
citizen.
Shivering Isles has a lot more dialogue than I recall. It's not like a lot of the most mainland, main faction quest lines that I can recall anyway. All right, let's see. What time is it? It is 1:55 a.m. and everyone's going to be in bed, unfortunately. So I should probably wait at least till the normal hours. We'll do that here because we need to look for the Duke's servant, Wide Eye. Wide Eye is going to give us some information that we need related to the task we have at hand. Let's see if this is Wide Eye.
Good day to you.
Gundlar. Let's see if we can find this Wide Eye servant. I'm just gonna go, I'm pretty much going blind on where this person is. They're supposed to be somewhere in here. Whoop. No, it's Gundlar. Let's see, I'm gonna actually look and see where he normally is. Oh, I've talked to this individual before. He's an Argonian. So she is here some, oh, there she is, I think. No, that's a saint.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Ah, thank you. Just here a little bit irritating that I gotta hunt her down. And I have no clue where to find her. And there's Gundlar again. There's some saints. Oh, I can't go in there. It's trespassing on top of, Paladin Snow is not exactly very good at opening locked doors. As you've seen, I've used spells to unlock things. I feel like some of these quests are a little bit irritating because I have to kind of keep kind of hunting to figure out where I need to go. I think she was actually in that chamber. I think she has a schedule based where she goes in over here in the commissary or whatever it's called.
Speak, sister.
Let's see. Is that? Nope, you're the Duke.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Oh my goodness. It sure would be helpful to have a quest marker to just kind of tell me where some of my next individuals I need to talk to are. It's unfortunate too, I'm seeing, oh, there she is. A lot of sneaking involved in this, which is not good.
Greetings, friend. How can I help you?
Thandon.
Such a kind and noble man. In times like these...
Pleasures?
Well, yes. Apart from enjoying his painting, reading a good book, or a rousing night of erotic bedroom games. I'm speaking of Greenmote, of course. There is no greater pleasure. If I didn't have such a busy daily routine, I'd likely indulge myself in its pleasures more often.
Daily routine?
At the risk of being rude, I must confess I don't like talking about the specifics of my routine. Thaden has too many enemies that may turn that knowledge against him. He depends on me quite dearly.
Alright, so I am going to equip some of my persuasion equipment. I'll equip the Greater Amulet of Interrogation and my Robe of Gilt Tongues, and we'll cast a spell on you called Beguiling Touch.
How can I help you?
Let's see, daily routine.
Very well. I see little harm in telling you. After a bit of reading in the garden and running my special errand at noon, I like to shop at Books of Bliss. Around 8 p.m. we are served dinner. Gundlar is quite a chef and prepares Thaden's meals personally, adding just a hint of green moat. After that, we dance, we sing, or we do whatever else suits my lord's tastes.
Alright, so green moat.
Green moat is the refined version of the spores that are harvested from the spore trees that dot Mania. We keep the green moat safely tucked inside the green moat silo. You can imagine the ruckus if its location was known. Only a select few, such as myself, know the silo's location. However, we are sworn to secrecy.
So she is sworn to secrecy, so she's not going to tell me about the green moat. We could do some persuading so she can tell us.
Please, go on.
I'm going to go ahead and just do the easy route and bribe her a little bit. If it'll let me.
How nice. It's just what I wanted. Every little bit helps.
All right, let's see.
There isn't enough gold or enough jokes in the world that would convince me to tell you where the green moat is located.
All right, so she may not tell me where the green moat is located. So, since she's not going to tell me, I think I might just kind of work my way over toward on my own.
Farewell.
Because I need some green moat.
Welcome to the Halcyon Conservatory.
And it's still not giving me updated... Let's see here. Oh, that's Charity of Madness. Let's go ahead and equip my normal equipment. See here, West of Wardian, I'll use that one just to walk a little faster and put the Grieve back on. Apparently I've got some arrows equipped and I didn't even know that. Gatekeeper, I've been having those equipped all this time. Forgot that I had those. That was for the Gatekeeper when I was coming in. Map. Let's see here. Duke's quarters. So I'm supposed to follow her, but I think I can find it on my own without actually following her. Let's see if I can actually do that. It's kind of in a hidden little area, I think, within the grounds. I think it's in the front of the grounds from what I can see. It might be in an area where I don't really know how to walk down into it. I might have to follow her. Some of these quests are kind of boring a little bit just because of the fact you have to keep kind of stopping, talking, and figure things out, and where am I supposed to go, what am I supposed to do. There's a lot of just feel like chasing to a degree that it's a little bit bust of Share-Gorath. Doesn't do anything. It wouldn't surprise me if it's underneath that, but I have to watch her actually do it. Yeah, it says it even right here, so you can see it, Greenmote Silo. So I need to, I really wonder if I actually have equipment that's gonna help me be stealthy, because I have a feeling I'm gonna run into that. That's kind of neat that it's a random spell effect. I don't have very many things that do that. Water breathing, detect live feather. I do have potions, but potions don't last long. I don't think I have magic that does anything related to concealing myself. I don't even know if I have even Chameleon. And even if I did, I'm not even sure if I could actually cast it on myself. But let's see. Yep, I don't think I have any kind of illusion spells like that. Unfortunate. Because I wasn't really planning on doing any kind of stealth with this character, so this is going to be an interesting quest. Since I'm actually going to have to do some stealth. Very unfortunate that I got to do that. Because I believe I can get caught in this area and... yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick save here. And I need to figure out her schedule when she actually comes here. What exactly time? About 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And she'll do a special errand, which is she'll come here, I believe. So let's kind of just hide over here in the corner, whatever. The guards I don't think will matter if they see me. It's a matter if she actually sees me. Hope she doesn't, because I really need to be able to get this through. And I'd hate for I have to progress this much and then end up getting at a wall brick kind of standing point where my character build just can't do it. Oh, there she is, I bet. Just gonna kind of see what she does. She's just gonna stand there. All right, this is a little strange. I'm pretty close and I still don't see her doing anything. All right, okay, so here we go. I've triggered it. Followed Wide-Eye to an unmarked lobe in the palace courtyard. I should watch from this vantage point to see what she does. All right, observe Wide-Eye activating secret entrance to the Grey Moat silo. I need to get inside to proceed the next... produce 2 extra doses of potent drug without getting caught. Okay. So she goes in, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a new save. This is also gonna be very interesting for sneaking because my character is terrible at sneaking. He has a sneak of 27, which is an apprentice level. It's not absolutely terrible, but it's not good. I'm also wondering if I have some equipment that I can wear instead of what I'm wearing. I should wear lighter equipment if I can, just because I know the fact that it's going to help me a lot. This detect life might be useful. I'm gonna throw that on. And I don't really feel like I need heavy stuff right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and unequip a few things. And yep, go ahead and do another save. I'll just save over the one I just did. And, well, let's see if we can get this done. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It might turn into an absolute disaster. I might get caught multiple times. So, just as a reminder, my I'm going to be ending the stream at about 4:45 Chicago time. That's in about 20-25 minutes that I'll be ending. We'll go from here and see what we need to do. We might even actually be able to get through this without having to worry about confrontation or confrontation. I don't know. Because those don't look like traditional guards. I don't know if I could tell if they were or not. But I'd like to rather get through this if I can not be spotted. Oh, yeah, they are saints. See, this is where Killian Stone, my character that I'm wanting, I think that's what I'm going to name him anyway, would be super, super useful for this because he's going to be a stealth-based character. So this kind of stinks a lot. Great, they're already circling back. I'd love to just mow through these people just to get what I need. But I just don't feel like that's the right thing to do. But, so let's go over this way and see if we can find another clear path to get what we're trying to get. The unfortunate thing is probably going to have to get it and then get out. Way in and way out. There's some saints over there. Let's see if we can go this way. All right, our objective is getting significantly closer. Don't see anything in here. Let's see, do I need to go that way? I think I need to go this way. All right, we're getting a lot closer to where we need to be. And there's someone over there to my right. And of course, you know who. All right, I've been paying 2 doses of Eggnot. I need to sneak into Theron's kitchen sometime before 8 o'clock and attempt to slip in an extra dose. So I've done that. Now we need to go ahead and get out of here. So we're gonna have to backtrack. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save just so we don't have to retrack all that stuff that we just did. And so hopefully we can find another clear path right back out of here. That mushroom is getting snagged on me. It's an awfully large collider for that to have. So we'll just carry on this direction. And hope we don't run into any saints on our way. Let's see here. All right, so let's go back to the map so I can see the directions I've taken. Let's go this direction. And so far, so good. It'd be really nice if I can just get around this last couple of corners without any confrontation. Let's see here. We are so close. Come on. Let's oh no. I'm just gonna run on out of here. Because that was an obvious, I see you, but didn't say anything, so.
Hello again, my friend.
Yeah, wow, you're right behind me. That's weird. All right, so we did that, and I'm surprised we actually did it with the first attempt. We're gonna need to do the 2 doses somehow. I need to sneak into the kitchen. That's very unfortunate. That sounds like more sneaking.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and do another save real quick since I got out. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and re-equip some of my equipment that I usually have been using. Crusader. Let's go to Shield of the Crusader, Spellbinder Greaves, and Spelldrinker. All right. Let's go ahead and head on in here. I would also say that was a very, very lucky run to being able to do all that without getting caught. And let's go in here to the commissary. I think this is where it's want me to go next.
Good day to you.
Hello there. And I believe it's going to be across this courtyard. Yes. Hello there. And this is where we're going to be... Yep, I'm brainstorming. It's a hard lock, and chances are I do not have a key, and I will not be able to pick that. There's no way. I'm terrible. Like, I'm personally terrible at lockpicking. So I'm trying to think what I should do to get this door unlocked. I have an average unlock. I'm assuming they never unlock this. I'm just assuming. I don't even know how many lockpicks I actually even have. Oh, I could probably look even just by looking at this. I have 22. Oh my. And my lockpicking is not good at all. Yeah, it's like, let's see here. Where is it? Security 15. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. I'm really brainstorming how I'm gonna do this, because this kind of reminds me too of the Sheogorath Shrine that I did in my actual main campaign playthrough. Kind of makes you do things you don't really normally do, but it's definitely chaos and psychological kind of stuff. I don't think I have any scrolls that'll unlock it. It would be nice if I did. Let's see here. They'll be under this one, I think. There's minor, which is an easy lock, average, and just another easy. For some reason, I accidentally created an easy and I already had one. And I don't have a scroll that'll unlock it either. Man. Let's see if there's like somehow I can pick or open the level lock to the Duke's quarters. Sneaking is advisable. I have to get by 2 Golden Saint guards. Lovely. Okay, so I also have to do this around noon. And I'm obviously not, because of the food prepper. Man, I really want to complete this right now. It's kind of an irritating quest. Man. I wish there was a key to this door, but I'm not seeing any thing that's showing that there's oh wait, if you can pickpocket the House of Mania key from Wide Eye. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I only see that as my only option. It's too bad I'm gonna have to hunt her out again, because she's not here. Plus it's not even the right time, unless that's her. No, those are saints. Oh boy. I feel like this quest is kind of tedious, and I'm trying to be positive about it, because it's my motto for this channel, is being positive. One of them anyway, to be creative and positive. let's see, what time is it? It is 6 a.m. Let's wait a couple more hours. I think they usually wait a little bit to get out in these kind of areas. I need it to be noon anyway to go through that, the chef's quarters for the meal. But I kind of want to pick her pocket to see if I can get the key. I may have to save and pick and rinse and repeat just to be able to get it. It looks like I'm gonna have a hard time maybe possibly even doing it here because there's just too many people. He's even facing me, so let's see. I don't even know if I can even reach her from here. Well, here's a spot I found. I'm gonna do a save real quick. And I don't think I have anything that's gonna help me pickpocket. I don't really think so anyway. But I'll look just in case. I highly doubt it. Mercantile, nah. That wouldn't do nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to... Oh, I'm not even close enough. That stinks. No, and then I get spotted. Man. I don't think this spot's gonna work just because he's standing there and my sneak is absolutely terrible. And she's facing forward. So... my goodness. This is where I'm actually really tempted to do like console commands just to unlock that dumb door. But I need to do something. I really don't want to waste another invisibility potion because I've used a few. I might have to go back to Cyrodiil just to buy some more. I don't really want to do that, but I might have to. Let's see if I drink this potion right here, if I can actually be able to pickpocket you. And I need the House of Mania key, and let's see if I'm successful. Well, what do you know? I was able to get it. Did not get caught. And I will carry on here. But also, I need to do this at noon. So it's another little thing that would really benefit the player in knowing, because what if they're going a different time of the day and their food wasn't there? So it'd just be a little irritating. I just feel like some of this information should be passed across to the player so that they can figure it out. I'm sure there is, but I'm not finding it. So best option to arrive before noon. So in other words, probably right now is actually a good time to walk in. So let's go ahead and do a quick save real quick. And I'm gonna kind of do what I did earlier and equip some stuff that I can just kind of move quick. Because I'm not gonna concentrate on... let's go ahead and equip this, the best of war. Nah, let's go ahead and put the Give with Tongues. That way I have some breeches on. I'll just wear that for now and just kind of just see how this thing goes. All I can say is it can either be a disaster and I reload or what. There's a sedan right there already, right off the bat. This is a good saving spot. Let's go ahead and go over to the map so I can kind of get a little bit more of an idea and a feel of where I need to walk to. I have no clue. It looks like they're circling back around. This is unfortunate because, oh. Yeah, this is very interesting. Saints right there. Is there anywhere else I can like hide? Maybe right here. Never know, I might get a little level up, we'll see. I am in here. Let's see here. Where does it want me to go? Cupboard. Food.
Halt,
yep.
lawbreaker. Lord Sheogorath's justice to...
Alright, see ya. I'll just pay the gold.
You'll come...
And that was a disaster. I think I'm going to have to wait. Just to kind of expedite things, I might just reload one of my saves real quick. I think I'll reload my quick save real quick, and then I'll just walk back out and pass the time. Because it looks like it's actually going to be decently easy to kind of get past these guards. The challenging part's going to be getting in and getting out. I'm kind of curious if I can get caught on the way out and not worry about it. I think you can actually just demolish the guards and not worry about it. But anyway, let's make sure... Let's go ahead and wait another hour and see if it's there this time. I really want to complete this one. It's really... just... Yeah, I'm ready for this one to be done. This is a very different flow of questing kind of stuff than I am definitely used to for most Oblivion. It's definitely very unique. It's not terrible design. It's actually kind of quite smart in some ways. But from its normal flow, crap, I'm already found.
You thought you...
You know what? Forget this. With this character build, it's going to be almost impossible for me. So this is not normal people. And I'm just going to plow through them just to get this job done. Go ahead and get Spelldrinker back on. And...
Kneel before the saints.
Ooh, you are stout. There we go. And took them out at least, and we'll see what happens. I either may or may not have any problems after this. We'll find out real quick. Here's the food, I believe. Is it? Where's the food? There it is. Activate. And... is there another green? What else are you want me to look at? The wine? Oh, there we go. All right, now let's go ahead and get out of here. I think they're going to be the only two guards in here, so I shouldn't have any other issues getting out. Golden longsword. It's really not any better than some other stuff. All right, let's see if we can get out of here without any more issues. We'll see how it goes. Oh, nope. What do you know?
For Sheogorath!
So, since that's the issue, I was assuming it's going to end after destroying them, but I'm thinking more like Skyrim, which is an issue. So let's go ahead and go back and reload my save. And I'll wait another hour and grab that food real quick. It seems like it's going to be pretty easy, but I just have to time it right with those two guards. And I'm pretty sure I do not have any more potions. It's really a shame. There's a reflection. No. All right, we're gonna wait another hour, and hopefully that saint over there to the left is gonna go away. We're gonna go ahead and head in here. And let's see if we can get around this saint. I'm really kind of getting in really close to when I need to end the stream, but I really want to finish this quest. Just because it'd be nice to go ahead and get it off the plate. Let's go ahead and just kind of hide over here for a second, since they're kind of hovering over here. I think both of them are. Actually, no, there's the other one right there. Let them cross paths. Let's see if I can walk over here and hide right here. Oh, didn't realize they walked down that far. I'll hide over here. Oh.
You thought you could escape Lord Sheogorath?
Crap.
Just... Then we'll...
All right, we're gonna go ahead and load the game back up and do it back from here. Like I said, there might be many times I might be doing this, and I really don't want to. I want to get a good straight run and just get this over with. Oh man, this is just the downfall if you do not have a stealth-based character, and I do not, and this is very difficult. I definitely should have saved this for my other character I was about to build, just because of this one quest line. But I don't know. I mean, if I would have went for dementia, maybe that actually would have been less stealth-based. I should have probably looked that up. Anyway, let's let these people get out of my way so I can go through here and get this job done. Be nice if they would just clear the hallways and let me do what I want to do. But then there would be no challenge to it, of course. But let's go ahead and get over here, hide over here real quick. And it kind of amazes me how I was able to do it so quickly and efficiently the very first time. It really does amaze me how I was able to get in and out real quick. But then the food wasn't spawned yet. It's kind of irritating. It's unfortunate, but yeah, it's all right. I can handle it. Let's go ahead and come over here. Oh, never mind.
Halt,
I did
Lord
exactly
Raker.
the
Lord...
same thing I did last time. I guess I did not learn my lesson on that one. Go ahead and load this save again. Man. Oh boy, let's go ahead and back out here and wait again. I really need to do an autosave real quick right here and then come in. Maybe I need to do a save right at that spot where I'm actually waiting so that I can do it a little bit quicker. Just 1 hour. That's good. Okay. Let's shove on in here. About to do a quick save once I get over there, cross this little direction away from the Saints. Which direction are you going? You're going away. That's good. That's what I want you to do. I don't want you to come toward me. Let's go ahead and come on over here. Wait for you to walk past me. If you could see a faint line of them. That's the amulet I have, the enchantment, to be able to see what's going on through these walls and statues and stuff. It's life detect. I think they turn around a little bit quicker down at this end. I'm gonna go ahead and do my quick save here. And there's the Saint coming back around. Hurry up, my friend, so I can kind of get up behind you and be able to get in where I need to get in. And we're gonna go straight for the wine and straight for the food. All right, we got that done. Now let's see if we can curve back around and not get caught. All right, I come over here back to the statue. Ooh, that was a close one. Let's wait for a second.
You thought you could escape Lord Sheogorath's justice?
Seriously?
I'll
At least I saved right here. This is where invisibility potions would be extremely useful. I'm really cutting it close on my normal time. The only reason why I keep saying that is because I got my kids I got to pick up at the daycare with my wife. But I really want to get this done. I'm so close to getting it done. I believe I can go after this. All right, that and that. I might go ahead and do a quick save real quick right here. And my curiosity is how fast this saint comes back around this corner. I can't really tell, so I may need to wait for a little bit to see for them to come back around. Yep, there they are. I don't want them to see me. I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. Looks like that one's stopped. This one's gonna come down the stairs. Hopefully it won't come down all the way down here. Nope, you do.
Halt,
Great.
lawbreaker.
All right, let's load my quick save again. And yes, maybe I just need to just do another beat dive and keep going after doing this. Let's see. All right, let's hide right here, and hopefully I won't be spotted. Ah, they're both. Interesting. Maybe that's also my problem. Please go away. I really want to finish this quest. You're going to walk down further. So I'm going to walk alongside you for a little bit. My goodness, this is so difficult with crappy sneak. And it looks like we have finally done it. Oh, thank goodness. We've got it. We've got the job done. We're moving on from what Sheogorath wants us to do to replace the Duke. And unfortunately, with time's sake, I'm going to have to end the stream here. Just to do kind of a quick overview. Here's my character, the Breton. I'll just leave my character all equipped like this, Crusader class, and we will continue off on the Ritual of Mania next time. Thank you for joining me in this stream, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me for you being able to join me in this gameplay. If you want to see additional content that I do related to my streams and my game development, just go ahead and give me a subscribe and follow, and you'll be able to see more content like this and game development and related. I just appreciate you very much for sticking around in my stream. As always, be positive, be creative, and goodbye.